Lord, I mean, I used to pray for nights like this, really. I'm just so happy I'm able to tell my story.
What's up, y'all? We back. It's the 10K report. It's your main man, PBM Louie. In the front of me, I got
your boy Names on the boards.
To the right of me, I got
What up, Rico 10 Stacks. It ain't easy, but I make it look like it talk to me.
And we are the 10K report. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feel?
Shit, I'm good, man. How was y'all week?
Oh, man, it was great, man. I heard you was having a lot of glizzies this weekend. Heard you a glizzy gladiator this weekend.
This man eats no glizzies. We gonna set the record
That's
straight.
cat.
I don't like glizzies. I ain't like glizzies when they was hot dogs.
I heard you had
Not my boy.
Whole fried. Nah, that's you. Hey yo, I woke up feeling like Barack Obama's big brother.
It's from
I don't
glizzies.
know. Like I felt like the man. Like I taught him everything he knows. Like I felt like. You ever just have a retrospective energy kind of inside of you? Or
That's
you
how I had.
like,
I felt last week, man, and I was giving y'all guys that energy, and y'all wasn't really reciprocating it to me like that. You know what I mean?
Yo,
What's that niggas talking about?
bro.
I just felt like we was gonna win.
Louis FaceTimed me last week. I'm taking the shit. I think I just woke up. I ain't even brushed my teeth yet. he like, little bro, you on Phyllis? I'm like, Phil, what?
This is getting weird.
Not my boy.
He like, yo, I just feel rich. I just feel like we going up. I felt it today when I woke up. Did you? I called.
Took a week for me to feel that energy. Pause.
It hit me a little
I feel
later.
the energy because I'm tired.
Because I'm tired. You getting a lot of money.
We was in New York yesterday.
All right.
What was that? We was at a rodizio.
Rodizio. He's stuffing a lot of meat in his mouth.
Oh,
He was
Not my boy.
It was meat madness all over his.
Not
lip.
my boy.
He was going
Not my boy.
Crazy. He choked off a couple of meats that he was eating yesterday.
Hey yo.
He had
Why you do
he had a meat-a-thon.
I was meat drunk.
Oh,
Yo. My ass. I was at the table like this.
dying at the table.
I was so tired yesterday, bro.
where y'all go after y'all eat?
And we went to Babylon. Did a nigga look up and say,
I seen you
shit, they
post
got
him on your
wings?
story. Slumped.
That's what he woke up and said.
Oh, the nigga said, I can't believe. I looked at the nigga like, yo, you can't be serious.
He dead ass did. He said, you can't be serious. We just had mad food. You know I love
Yo.
wings, bro. I really could eat 100 wings in a day, bro.
You're bugging, bro. Not after you just had a meat madness wars.
A meat.
That food was good. That lamb.
That lamb. Son, the lamb. They came with lamb steak. I'm like, what's lamb steak? Good as hell. That was the best piece of meat that was paused on the table. Then they
There's
came
no
with the
right,
lamb
no
chops.
right way we could
Right
say
now.
this. So you might as well just.
The meat.
So we went to
Man.
Fogo de Chao. Fogo de Chao. So Fogo de Chao, it sound mad expensive because it was. You know what I mean? But it was worth it. But let's get into, you know what I mean, the topics of the week, bro. You know what we first seen? We spoke about this last week. Quando, Rondo just dropped a diss song
And the story.
on King Von and the story. How you guys feel about it?
Not my boy. That boy is not my boy.
He definitely not.
It's one of the corniest records that I've heard in a long time.
But he was speaking honest on it though.
I mean,
That's really how you feel
I
about
could
it?
respect that, but it's just my whole thing is it's too soon.
Right.
It just seems very disrespectful. He's got kids. He's
Right.
got a family. I mean, even if he did pop on your man first, since when it's been cool to get popped on and go and grab the strap?
Right. Pussy shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
At the same time, you know the streets don't got no rules with it.
Yeah.
So at the same time, I'll be like, hey, he might have did stand up shit. Was it the best record I heard from Quando Rondo? Nah, Quando Rondo got a lot better record. At the same time, he was being honest, but it like Name said, it was just too soon.
too soon.
Be honest 6 months down the line after the trial ends, because niggas, you basically snitching or. You know what I'm saying? You giving the judge everything they need to go on. The prosecutor whatever.
You sound
it may be.
unremorseful.
Right.
I mean, you go on
somebody
the
lost
court
their life.
and be like, well, your man was making a mockery of him 2
Right.
days after it happened, a week after it happened.
Packs.
Yeah, like it's
I gotta disagree with y'all. For the simple fact,
not my boy.
nah, because it's wrong. I don't think we could hold him to a standard when he's on the other side of the entire world's hatred. Like he said he had a bar where he said if the shooter was on the other side, it'd be a different story. Y'all be praising this nigga because King Von and OTF and 300, all of them, Dirk, Chief, all of them, Lil Reese, all of them, they have an image that people like. That whole, like, they not from 63rd. Like, it's a reason why FBG Duck only got so far in his fame and his music career.
Right, because he was less popular.
And their street beef ended up being industry beef, which is why a person like Quando Rondo, who has less fame, I personally, I don't know what you think. You might even agree with me. I think he has a better catalog than Von.
Yes,
I think
Von was too young, not too young, but like
in the
fresh in the game. He was still fresh, like he like a year or two in.
Yeah, but
Quando Rondo had a couple more years on him, so he had a bigger catalog. Of course,
because Quando Rondo like my age, I think.
Yeah, but he was been in the game.
He been in the game since he was like 16, something like
17,
that, maybe even younger,
maybe 18.
But because his level of fame and popularity wasn't the same, the whole plot and all, like, he was always the villain. He was always going to be the villain, and now he's on the other side of the world. Like, every single day he waking up somebody saying, oh, like, where the shooters at.
I get that part, right?
So he just wanted to speak his piece.
I get that part. I get that part, but it was still too soon. This is why it was too soon. The man just died 2 weeks
He wasn't even in the ground yet.
Yeah, so what I'm saying to you, and niggas was making jokes about it, whatever the situation may be. I'm already in a disagreements with that, right? This is not how we do things here on the East Coast, right? I'm from the East Coast. I'm from Irvington and Newark, New Jersey. We don't kill somebody and we don't smoke on packs. You know why? Because there's niggas that love each other here, and there's niggas that's gonna come holler at you soon. You know what I'm saying? Other family members and whatever it may be, it just may be, and you got to deal with that. There's
that's
consequences.
what we do.
Yeah. So let me finish.
That's not what they do.
Let me finish saying this though. So with that being said, you know, it's been guys that died in the industry for like the Gucci and Jeezy beef. That shit, after he killed old boy, that shit didn't come out to 6 or 8 months later. Yeah. Maybe 4 months later after the dude was dead. You know what I'm saying? The diss and all that crazy shit. It didn't happen 2 weeks. It was just different. It's just a different thing to me. Maybe because I'm from an era that the internet wasn't as prevalent as it is now.
So it's like either way you speaking on the dead, it's a time limit on speaking on the dead?
Yes.
I wouldn't say it's a time limit. It's just,
it gotta be.
It's just, it's like, that's just too soon, bro. It's too soon. It's just like, you know, for instance, you young, right? And your mother beat your sister's ass. You laugh about it maybe a couple hours from then,
right?
Because I'm laughing as soon as she walked back in the room crying.
Not in my house, because you laughing at somebody getting ass whooped. You gonna get ass whooping with them. Oh, you laughing? You getting your ass whooped too, just for laughing.
Right.
So it's kind of like that type of situation. Right. And also, I'm gonna disagree with you about that, because about the situation when you said, oh, well, Rondo was like, oh, if the shoe was on the other foot, I would have looked at King Von like, yo, you dead ass.
You a hoe.
You dead ass wrong for that.
Well, not you a hoe. You
don't get me straight. I wasn't saying the whole diss track, dropping the record. Mm-hmm. But if we want to get into that,
because you're saying
but niggas been smoking a Tuka pack, bro.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. Like, that's not right either.
That's wrong.
That was a 15-year-old kid. People forget Tuka was 15 years old when he died. He wasn't even an adult.
You got to remember though that that was like 8 years ago. You got to remember that when King Von. Let me speak though. You got to remember when King Von, they started saying that they was only 17, 16.
Okay.
So it was in the same age range. That's what I'm saying. So that was 8 years ago. If he's only 25, 26 now, I mean, he was about 17, 18.
You can't be spitting on no man's grave for 5, 6 years.
I was 10 years specifically talking about the entire situation.
Well, the entire situation, I'm not gonna say he wrong, right?
Von dying.
See, I can't really say he wrong. This is why names. So if a nigga hook you, and we only 4 deep, and then I come to holler at you, right? As I come to holler at you, is I see other guys behind you. I'm in a car. I see other guys. They probably not as close to you, but I see them. They coming. I jump out the car. I start shooting at both ways because I got to make it be known that y'all ain't just going to hook off with my man. You're just not going to jump my man. So on that aspect, I think he might have did. When it comes to the streets, he did the right thing. You see a man get popped on, you pop. You popped off, no matter how you feel like you popped off.
They did what they did. They handled their business or whatever.
Right,
but my thing is, when it comes down to putting on a record, It's
2 weeks in.
Yeah, it was like literally like 6 days. Like it wasn't even like a
he's
whole
wildin'.
week. It's like the day, 2 days after he did it, he must have recorded the shit. But I was getting into that and the FBG Duck shit when you saying his fame and all this and that. Let's be honest, FBG Duck wasn't a great lyricist. He wasn't a great artist. He was cool in his own right. Like I'm being cool with him, being nice because he passed away. But let's just be real. When it comes down to talent, his talent wasn't as great. It wasn't as impactful as Lil Durk or King Von. King Von was talented.
Right.
Not saying he wasn't at all, but King Von was very talented to a certain point, telling his storytelling and shit like that.
I also feel like this, right? I don't know people live in situations, right? But I can't see myself living around the ops. Living 2 blocks away from the ops, and I just made 100,000. If that's the case, right? I'll take 50 of those thousands, go buy a house in Detroit, because Detroit cheap. Go buy a house in Detroit, and me and my whole. If I can't afford to buy individual houses for my mother's brothers and sisters, then we gonna all get up and move and live in the same house like we've been doing here. We just gonna do it in a different place.
Yeah,
We not gonna do it. And what's her name? In Chicago, where I'm beefing with niggas at. It don't make sense.
Some niggas never want to leave the hood.
Yeah,
Then you know what though? Also the hood they frown upon that type of shit. You being intelligent and saying, "Yo, this is not safe for my family to be here."
But you see, Dirk did it.
Yeah, but then they'd be like,
Chief
"Oh,
Keef did it.
He's pussy. He left the hood. He don't want to come back. This and that.
Niggas don't want to be, and then you end up like Lil Reese.
Right, getting
like
stomped out, looking dumb with the long neck.
Right,
Pause.
fighting niggas, getting shot at niggas.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
I'm tired of them playing with his name, bro, all over.
I mean, but you also got to think about it. He kind of warrants it because he's so tough all the time. He's so tough. Whenever think about it, that the bully in high school or whoever, the biggest tough guy, and he walking around, he mean mugging everybody all the time, and it be the regular nigga to beat him up. It's stories like this in every city.
Everywhere in the world.
The regular nigga, he was messing with the wrong regular nigga that day and got boom, 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 got beat up on.
Regular
Now,
nigga
everybody's
non-tolerant.
laughing at that dude. Everybody, see, that's what you get, you punk
Thought
ass.
he was tough.
Thought he was tough. So now when something like that happens to a nigga like that, you're gonna get clowned.
Right.
You're gonna get clowned.
And when I get what the niggas saying though, because niggas don't really got sympathy for Von, right? Because I'm pretty sure niggas, I'm gonna be like how I feel like this in my heart, like a man, right? I feel like he down some shit in life. I feel like he killed somebody in life before, Von, right? Now getting killed, now it don't make it right at the same time. You know what I mean? Consequences come with this game we play. You feel what I'm saying to you? And he was smoking on Tuka packs. You know what I mean? Now, you know what I mean? It's crazy shit happened to him. His motherfucking death pictures got leaked.
Right.
You know what I mean? He niggas smoking on Von packs the next day. His daughters and sons missing him. His nieces missing him. Sisters missing him.
Yeah, you heard the video.
Just like that happening to other families. The other families that was happening to.
Yeah, you heard the video of the little boy. He's like, I miss my uncle. Talking about King Von.
Yeah, he missed him.
He said, y'all did something to my uncle. Y'all did something bad to my uncle. You imagine how that feel? He walking around the house saying that?
To his sister. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And he gotta live with that. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm saying to you, right? So moving on, Quando, Rondo, was you wrong for the situation? Maybe not. I don't believe that this with little Timmy popping off, dude. He might not have been wrong because Von popped first. You know what I mean? How you expect to put your hand on the nigga and
It's true.
yo, you know when you my grandma always told me when I was younger, right? She was like, yo, if somebody put your hands on you, go to the full extent to make sure they don't put their hand on you again, right? You never. I say that to say this. Every action come with a reaction. You never know how somebody's gonna react to you.
Right.
So you might punch him in his face. He might stab you.
Right.
You might hit, you know what I'm saying? Like names one of the guys. You fight him, you get the best of him, he hitting you with a pole or something. I'm lying, Names?
I'm not lying.
Yo, Nate told me that a long
Sticks
time
and
ago.
shit.
He said, yo,
All the fights I'm saying that one or
said,
two
"I
of them, he
will
like,
bite your ear
oh, I
off."
was losing, so I hit the nigga with the bottle. Or something. Yeah, Names one
A
of them
W's
dudes.
a W, pussy.
W's a W.
So I
I
said,
ain't trying to take nobody's life,
I
though.
said, bro, out here
Yo.
going for gusto.
Whoa.
Going for, so you know what I mean?
Shit.
But to go back to what you was talking about earlier, about to go back to the Jeezy situation, you feel like their situation, the Gucci Man and Jeezy situation, is these like seeds from that? It's these seeds from
that actual.
from not the actual situation, but how they was beefing.
They could be
Niggas-
seeds, but I mean that's regular street shit though.
Nah,
You think
yeah,
about it, it's been
yeah,
going
I'm
on
talking
forever.
about in the industry because it brought it after the Tupac beef. Tupac and Biggie beef, niggas dying. We ain't really hear nobody really dying like that
True.
until 2004.
Okay.
That was almost a 10-year, you know what I mean, gap, 8-year gap
Can I?
in hip hop. You too
Yeah, I was
young
about to ask
really,
you. I'm too young. I was going to ask
Right,
you, was
right.
that before or after 50?
That was after 50.
It's after
Yeah.
50.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
50
came out.
Nobody didn't kill no. What I'm trying to tell you is 50 got shot up outside of hip hop. He wasn't 50 Cent when he got shot. He was 50 Cent, but he wasn't the 50 Cent you know.
Yeah.
Wow.
He got shot in 99, 2000. He ain't blow to 2003.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was 48. I mean, not the 48 Laws of Power, but that was what was the album he had before that?
You talking about
Power of a Dollar. He had Power of a Dollar. That was his first album. This was when he got dropped off Columbia. This was in that space. He wasn't even with a label when he got shot up. You get what I'm saying? They counted him out.
And they didn't want to pick him back up because
He got shot up.
Yeah.
They dropped him because of that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was like 98, 99 when he got shot. I'm talking about niggas that was currently in it, doing it, got money together. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2004, Gucci Man and what's the name dropped a record. A couple months later in 2004, that same year, he got shot. He got shot up Tuka. You know what I mean? Tuki Low. Pookie Low got shot up. You feel
Pookie
me?
and Pookie.
Yeah, Tuki and Pookie. Pookie Low got shot up and got killed for supposedly trying to rob Gucci Mane. That was 2005. Gucci Mane dropped that song about Jeezy, and Jeezy dropped that same year, 2005, 2006. Stay Strapped. That's how the beef proceeded. It was the first on wax beef when somebody actually died. And then we was hearing things on the streets that was shootouts and fist fights when they happened to run into each other. And then it settled down because the Gucci Man went to jail for a while. Then he came back out again 2009, still talking crazy to T.I.
That's around the Rocka Flocka time.
Yeah, exactly. Waka Flocka was out. 2008 Waka Flocka came out, 2007, 2008. So that's how that all transpired.
Grove Street.
Right. And I know you was like,
I was 9.
you was 2006.
Well,
How old was you in 2006?
7, 6, 7.
So, and this happened in 04. So you was 5. Know what I'm saying to you? So as far as the beef, that's why I said you might in your head say, nah, this beef, they're not seeds of that.
That nigga was so young, he was clutching a lollipop with his whole fist still at that time.
Glizzy
I ain't
Pop.
like lollipops when I was a little kid.
Hey, yo, what I was saying to you, though, with this
Glizzy Pops.
Glizzy Pops.
Not my boy.
Look, that's what I'm saying, though, on some
I
real
did
shit,
like
right?
my lot.
I was already 18. We already know what the beef about.
Yeah,
you
I
know what I
felt
mean?
it.
We 18 in 04. So about 19 come when we hear the songs, we already done some shit. I've been hustling since I was 13, 14, 98. So I'm already off the porch 4 or 5 years already. So we see what the beef going on. Now we older now, we in our 30s. We see what the kids doing. It looks just like that way King Von got hit, right? Was the same way Tupac got hit.
Yeah, you can say that. Kind of the same thing.
So
Because he was the aggressor in the situation.
Right,
And
Pop
somebody
beat-
came and got it. Yeah.
one of the Lokes up.
Yeah.
Pop beat one of the Lokes up. Von beat one of the
Stopped the
Lokes
mud
up.
hole in my man ass
Right.
too.
And now Von beat one of the Lokes up.
Uh-huh.
And then he got killed on the passenger side. Von man popped out on the passenger side and killed. It was just like
Yeah.
real eerie. You know what I'm saying? It's a different
I'm sure
thing.
King Von does have like hundreds of records sitting somewhere in the
I
cut.
don't
somewhere.
know. We're not talking about. I'm not
I'm
saying.
just saying.
Hell no. So how do you feel about that though? How do you, as a youth, knowing what
comparing
just
the two
happened, and
situations?
not comparing the situations, do you feel like it's seeds from it? I feel like after that happened, all the other rap beefs came from that. You know what I'm saying? Not from that actual situation, like being a part of it. I'm talking about how they was beefing, how they was doing shit on wax.
Like
How
the
do you feel
diss,
about
like
it?
the diss track thing, and like
Right.
the whole culture of
Beef
it,
and fight,
using
shooting.
music to communicate and express that.
Right.
Maybe, but I
don't know, 'cause I feel like
I was
50
gonna say but it might have been Ether that was like.
Yeah, but they wasn't beefing off rap.
Yeah, they
wax.
wasn't shooting.
I mean, they
nobody.
was saying personal shit, but you know,
That's
Jay
it.
and Nas wasn't.
Nobody
really,
getting to no fist fights.
Cause I mean, like,
They was too grown.
That was also
chumps
different- it was a
established
different
to be fighting
era.
each other like
No,
that.
that was the same era. That was 4 years apart. That shit happened with
niggas
Nas.
shoot more now than
I'm
they
gonna
do
be honest,
before.
I think
feel
the-
like
What?
I feel like in this era today, niggas are quicker to shoot than they was before. I feel like
Ja-
y'all era was more
Let me
was
say
quicker
something.
to
This
fight.
is a fact. You'll Google this. The murder rate from 2000 was higher than the murder rate in
God.
2010. The murder rate in 2010 was higher than the murder rate in 2020. You know why? It's more cameras now. You just live in this era. That's why you saying that.
You know what it is? Murder's more publicized than it was when we was
That's
younger.
a fact. It wasn't like him names was saying last week. We were saying like all the killers before. You know what I'm saying? They was never on the what's the name.
Known. They wasn't.
Yeah, definitely. But I feel like 50 played a part in it, because like back then, you say my name on a record, I see you type shit. That wasn't really being said. If you say a nigga's name on a record, he'll battle you back. Back in the day, now it's like you say my name on a record, I'm gonna send somebody to kill you type shit. It's crazy. I'm not gonna rap with you on a record. I'm gonna get you killed, wrapped up in plastic.
What you just said
Like
made me feel like that it is
fact.
definitely not a seed from that situation. Then
I feel like it's 50. I feel like
it's
50 and his beef with Ja Rule, because there was a lot of street shit going on around that. I think about it. Somebody got stabbed at the Source Awards behind that shit.
At the studios.
Yeah, at the studio.
and I was also at the heat. I feel like when stuff was going digital, like and early when I was like 6, like 2005, 2006.
Think about niggas Saigon
era really started.
Niggas was getting stripped.
But that was the DVD era.
That's still 2000.
It still got digital.
I'm not talking about as far. I'm talking about what platform is on.
Yeah.
So
I understand what
DVD
you're saying.
era. I'm talking. This
I
the
think
internet era.
the platform influences the outcomes, because
Right.
if all of this, if like the social media game wasn't the way it is
Right.
today, like everybody knows. Like I
Right.
hate speaking on my boy name,
YouTube.
but like the whole Tuka Pack thing, that's like a
thing because it's bigger. Yeah,
it's big.
What I'm saying to you is this, right? What he's talking about was the DVD era, right?
Yeah.
YouTube wasn't out yet. You talking about 2000? YouTube wasn't out no 2000. YouTube came out 2003. After 2003, so you talking about 2004, 2005. This is the year after YouTube came out. So this is the internet era.
I feel like
that's easy enough. That's why I'm saying they the first.
The internet gave way to that.
Right, that's the first real internet beef. That's why I'm saying that to you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
And
I mean, I ain't talking about the DVDs.
I think it was first like real like internet overall everything.
Right,
beef,
everything
because they were beefing with each other on DVDs.
On DVDs too. Fact.
Yeah. It was on they was on internet, YouTube throwing shots.
And the East Coast niggas wasn't really saying, when they got beef with niggas, they wasn't really saying niggas names like that.
Yeah, that's very true.
You know what I mean? We a different breed. We from the East Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even though they from the South,
everything's covert with us.
Right, we a little different. I bop a little different.
Yeah, you post the
like
meme.
Nas.
You said when we get a new follower, we think somebody trying to set us up.
Right.
That's a fact.
Up here, when they get a new follow down south, it's a little different.
Right.
Don't call my phone if I don't know you.
Right.
It better come with a cosign
From
or
somebody.
I don't pick up no
reference.
unknown numbers
Don't
either.
do that.
None of
Right,
shit.
that's because
Don't do that.
we from where we from.
Don't do that.
I'm telling you, niggas from down south was taught a little different than us. Not all of them, but I mean, some niggas be more thorough than us.
They got more
Just keeping it
hospitality.
real.
Yeah, some of them do be a little
Some
bit
of
more
them
wild.
don't. Some of them be less streetwise. Some niggas only really fuck with the streets because they was hungry. A lot of niggas up here that wasn't hungry and still fuck with the streets, which is
That's
stupid.
facts.
But I'm just telling you, a lot of niggas really, so they don't know much about outside of them just trying to feed themselves in their neighborhoods.
Why you think niggas do that?
A lot of
You think it's a pride, like an ego thing?
The streets is a different thing, right? So the streets is like it's like having HIV. It's like when you find out somebody got HIV, you gonna stop fucking because HIV around? No, you still gonna fuck raw. Not,
yeah.
Not,
I'm
not
not
the bitch.
fucking raw.
No, you
I'm
miss
not
what
fucking
saying.
at all.
I'm not saying that.
Nah,
I'm saying it's HIV in our town.
I'm listening to you.
I'm gonna stop fucking the bitches because HIV in the town.
Yeah, that's very
That's
true.
better.
That's what I'm saying. So it's the same.
Oh, I
it's
get
kind of the similar way. You outside when you go outside, right?
The feeling, the adrenaline.
I don't got no mother. Think about growing up with me. My mother a crackhead. She prostituting. I never met my father before. My grandmother's taking care of 14 kids. She can't watch every kid. And you come outside with me. Dude, I'm not trying to say it
Wow,
like
nigga.
that.
He said, and you come
Wow,
outside
nigga.
with me.
Right. And you see me go to juvenile home, 11, 12 years old.
Let's go ball up.
All right, I'm
You
playing
like-
basketball with you too. But then in the when basketball or we playing basketball, I'm standing on the corner. I'm selling drugs with the nigga. But you my man, so you my brother. I ain't treating you no different. But you see me doing this, and now all of a sudden we 13 together now. He don't got a job because he's 13, and though his mother and them he don't need much. he still needs sneakers and clothes and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And his mother probably can't provide that on an every 2-month basis. So he see me, I'm outside selling drugs. I'm getting a couple dollars. My jeans might be a little better. I might got a sneaker or two more than him.
Right.
And he say, damn, bro, I got to get right with my man. My son got a sneaker or two more than me.
That's how
I
I
need
get started.
to get right. And then he gotta come to his man, like, yo, bro, I need to get some money. Moms can't really provide. And I'll say, yo, what's up, bro? Come on, I'm gonna tell such and such to give me the packs, to give you the packs now. So now I don't want to be outside by myself anywhere. I'd rather be outside with one of my guys.
Right.
I'm just giving you like the real forefront. That's how it really start. It start with one spawn, like one bad spawn.
One bad apple.
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you. And then it started, and I don't want to be outside by myself, really. I don't really want to be outside.
That sound like somewhat how I started.
Right. And I'm like, yo, names like, all right, fuck it, bro. I need some school clothes anyway. My father only, think about that. Niggas had mothers and fathers, right? And the 90s was a different time than it was in the late 2000s, right? Information wasn't as prevalent. So his father only doing what he know. He probably not thinking about entrepreneurship. His mother only she a housewife because that's the era they came from.
Right.
She probably stopped working or whatever the case may be. So now he outside with me, with the demons. He already cool with niggas. He already wasn't letting nobody play him. So he already fighting niggas already. When your man got had the wars at school, you had the wars with him because that's your man's already.
Yeah, true.
So niggas already know you outside for being outside anyway. This job makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
This job to sell drugs makes perfect sense.
And they not taxing the check?
And no taxing?
I'm sold.
So now me and Names outside on the corner, right?
Quarantine.
Names. Now this how some of the gun shit start. I might think I'm tougher than most niggas, right? So I'm still fist fighting. Names be like, all right, yeah, it's cool, bro. But you know what? I'm gonna go get a gun just to make sure because I never know who might slide here. So now Names pick it, even though I'm broken the Names pick up the gun first because Names like, yeah, he a little smarter. Cause he like, yo, I ain't about to be fighting every nigga now. Go pick up a gun. And then now I see Names grab a gun. Like, Names, where you get the gun from?
Not a demon.
We sharing a gun now. You know what I mean?
That sound about right.
Then he tell me where he got his gun from, and I go buy a gun. So now me and Names both got a gun now. We on the streets.
That sound about right.
That's how I go. I'm from the streets, like from that era, like
Quarantine.
like where it really started from. And I can really show you how it really starts. And then I'm on a block. And then now I'm tired of my old heads feeding me work. I'm tired of them feeding me work and they paying me shit pay. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do, little bro? I'm hustling my own shit. The old head, I'm like, you can't hustle your own shit. I'm hustling my own shit out here. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm hustling my own. You ain't hustling your own shit out here? Old head nigga try to pop off or something.
Yeah.
You see the old head try
That's
to
his
pop
money.
off on me. He starts shooting at the old head. He might not even hit him. He might just shoot him just to get him. You know what I mean? Just let him know we ain't playing.
Right.
And then now we go to little war with the old heads. But now the old head be like, all right, y'all got that half of the block. This how I started. I'm saying my experience. Now I got this half of the block. Now my half of the block ain't rocking now because old head telling niggas I don't got his coke no more. So now I got to start all over. I got to figure out the dope coke, whatever it start.
You going up the Eminem spot
Right.
with that stepped on shit, nigga?
Right.
You know my shit a 9 all the time.
Right. He hating on me. I start getting my shit right now. Me and Names got our shit start to get together, right? And then now he start calling the police on us.
Yeah, that sound about right too.
They start calling. They ain't gonna say your name. He gonna give you a description. There's a guy here selling drugs in front of a house in 191 Ellis Avenue. He got on a gray sweatpants, gray shirt, and a black t-shirt. You go outside, there's 3 niggas out there with the same description as you. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, this what happened in the 90s, early 2000s. Niggas calling them niggas, and niggas calling the cops on you. And that's just, I'm lying.
Not lying that one bit.
And then that's how it starts. So that's how you say, how nigga, regular nigga down that got a good family, I come from a good structured family. How does he start hustling?
Yeah, he broke it down in like 5 minutes. Thank you for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Saw the picture.
Yeah, but back to the Jeezy situation. How do you feel about the battle? You felt like Jeezy a hoe, or you felt like he did some real man
being a hoe
shit?
for being the bigger man.
He just
I'm not the bigger man. I'm not even. I think he
killed your homie right in front of you, nigga.
Stop.
Hell no, I ain't letting that shit ride.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Hell no.
Is it that like if you once you reach a certain level when you really want to get niggas picked off, is it that hard?
I'm letting names answer this.
Is niggas that hard? Like is it that hard to put a bag on somebody's head?
That's not hard to put a bag on somebody's head. You just got to know how to
But I
trickle the
think
money the right
I
way.
think it's harder to go up on a stage like that and do what he did.
I just think this is what I think. I think he should have never did the verses, right? This is why. I put up money to get you killed. Allegedly. And you kill my man from my block. I grew up with a friend of mine's. And you kill him. And I sent him to you. And he dies.
Sent the hit. And
I sent the hit to you. And you killed him.
So I got him killed.
Yeah, but Cuz said he didn't send him. Cuz said he didn't send him. He just was rapping. He just heard about the rap. And niggas just started acting off the rap. Which is a real possibility that niggas is dumb enough to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So he really didn't get him killed. But he acted off the rap. And tried to go rob Gucci Man chain. And Gucci Man killed him, right? Now, in turn, I'm 15 years later, you're going to be saying, we smoking on Pookie Low in a battle with me. I'm rapping my diss songs, how I killed that man.
Yeah,
put him in the dirt. He's saying crazy shit like that. Dig your homie up.
Pick your man
up. Crab, Gucci, what's Jeezy Crib? Jeezy Crib. He's calling him Crab.
Yeah.
Saying crazy shit like that.
We was watching it. I looked at you. I was like, yo, he's coming crazy.
He coming nuts. So what we supposed to do? Not to do no verses with this man? He killed your man, calling you a crab, and he's saying, dig your man about the dirt in your face.
Jeezy. Not my boy.
You a hoe. I said, Jeezy a hoe, bro. Oh, I mean, boy, a hoe. I never seen. This is the first Hold'em. This is Hold'em.
You know what's crazy?
Poetry.
Freddie Gibbs was saying that about bro for a long time.
And
he was like, he was doing some things in front of me that I couldn't really agree with as a man and as a thug and this and that, da-da-da. And I used to be like, man, Freddie Gibbs a hater, this and that, da-da-da.
Oh, God.
But, I mean, I look at it, too, like at this situation, it's like, what could he have? I'm sure they got paid for this situation.
Million.
So I'm looking at it like a battle, too. You know what I'm saying? Like Arse be in niggas' faces and be like, your mother set your mom's on fire and piss on a grave and shit like that. Yeah. I've seen niggas pull paperwork out on niggas. And you know what I mean? So I'm looking at it like, all right, he can't really jump down his throat because it's kind of like a business decision. And also, if he doesn't react, Gucci kind of looked like a lame doing it though. You know what I'm saying? At the same time. So it was like a double-edged sword. I was like, damn, he do got my man up there looking crazy. But then I'm looking at it like hindsight.
It's a battle.
Yeah, it's a battle. And then also, Jeezy might be getting a little bit more
chicken than him.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, even just like, you never know. A company might want to pick him up just because he stayed reserved and stayed cool. Dos Equis might be give him something like the coolest man in the world.
Whack that Gucci did all that though.
It might be, but let me say this to you though, bro. Money and my character are never gonna be tested. Somebody actually died. A battle rap is different.
Yeah,
nobody
that's true.
died
That's
in battle rap. Somebody actually died here, and this actually was my friend. No matter how, it's probably whack because he 40-year-old doing it.
Yeah.
Right? But he did it.
Yeah.
Right? And you knew he was going to do it. Because he said, I told you if I couldn't spoke to because he said.
I was shooting my man Bell.
He said if I couldn't tell you the truth, I told you I didn't want to do it. Remember he said that?
Oh, yeah, he did say that.
So that means he signed up for this.
He did.
I can't sign up for no crazy stuff like that, bro.
We'll see what develops with
Think about
situation.
this, yo. A man, names, no disrespect, and we hope this don't happen. Names kill your sister.
That's not happening, though, but go ahead.
Kill her 15 years later. He was beefing with her, no matter the reason he killed her. She tried to stab him in his neck, and he just happened to slam on her head. And she died.
She's a very, very beautiful woman.
15 years later. He like, yo, I want to do a versus with you, bro. I want to do a versus with you. What's your response? Right.
Nah, it's not happening.
I was asking, Rigo.
That was the best one I come up
with.
That was the quietest one.
Hey, because you know that's stupid. When I first heard it, told me this for the culture.
I didn't think it was real. I thought somebody was playing when I seen it was a joke
too, bro. But look, tell us about the conversation you was having yesterday about the women.
Oh, we gonna finally lighten up. This conversation first damn near 30 minutes we were real heavy in this shit. All right, so boom. Yeah. So I sat in a room full of black women. Of different ages, I want to say between 21 and 29.
Mentally black women or just black women?
Black women.
Quarantine.
Because a lot of these black women ain't
Nah, they
mentally black.
Oh, we not gonna get into
you
that.
gotta relax. You
You're
gotta
on
chill
your
out.
own.
Chill out.
Listen,
out.
the
Word, that's a
conversations
whole
of names is
nother
on name.
conversation.
Quarantine.
That's a
Names are
whole
cool.
nother
Hey,
conversation.
listen to me. It ain't come
Nah,
out.
but
Louis,
I'm in a room full of black
look.
women, and they asking. I'm the only man in the room. They asking me, which rappers I like more. Like, do I like Mulatto more? Do I like Meg more?
Mm-hmm.
What I want Nicki more? And I'm comparing their music. They like, you think you would like Mulatto because she look better? I'm like, what you mean? Like, she gonna say to me because she's lighter skin and she looks more exotic than Meg. That
why I said
niggas
what I
are gonna
said.
gravitate to Mulatto more.
Right.
First off, I said I think Meg better. That's why I think Meg look better. And
You
then
think so?
they looked at me like I was crazy.
I mean,
you had to go on Instagram and look.
beauty is in the eye of the
Compare.
beholder. That's number one.
That's what I said.
Number two, the person that said that to you, was she brown skin?
No.
She was light skin? I don't know, man. That's weird. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like,
Yeah.
my thing at the end of the day is it don't matter what the person look like, because if you listening to a record, you ain't using your eyes, you're using your ears. Damn, she's dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How many niggas you think listen to Jack Harlow and be like, see a picture of him as a white man and be like,
I
oh
think-
shit, he's white.
I think.
I like Jack Harlow too.
do.
I think when I first heard Jack Harlow, I thought he was a black guy. I'm being honest with you.
I knew
right?
he was white.
I'm just telling you, I didn't know he was black, right? So I thought he was fire. And then I seen how it looked, it didn't match what it was.
Said, this nigga with the curly hair?
Right. It
The
was.
beat
I ain't
selection.
gonna, I'll be a lot of you, right? And say it did something different for me, right? Because when I listen to music different. So when I listen to music, I gotta believe it.
Uh-huh.
So I like to listen to believable music. So I like to see the artist as well as hear the artist. Like I'm the guy that back in the day when Jay-Z was giving us when he was sitting on the stoop with the holding the headphones to the little kid right there. I think that was a Hard Knock Life joint.
Yeah.
I like to open up the
Yeah.
the John and go through it and you know what I mean, see how it was done.
Uh-huh.
Right? So that was the visual for us in the 90s because we didn't have the internet like that. Nowadays, we see the internet. When I see dudes, I wasn't really seeing too much Jack Harlow stuff, and I just seen a vague little picture of him. It was just different for me. You know what I mean?
Killed it. But let's get back to it. The women in the industry in rap music, do you think that they excel more when they have more of a sex appeal or more of an eye, like being more eye candy?
That's a fact.
You think it's a necessity?
Yeah, it's a fact. I mean, you just got to think about it. That's just, you're selling a product. The product got to look good to sell. And you're not, think about it. Look how far Craig Mack went.
So is it about rap?
He was a
music?
great lyricist,
was
but
a
he was
nice, but he was a
not
monster.
He was not a good looking guy.
Yeah, he was nice. He's a beautiful artist. That nigga was
For
dope.
one of the first few things, you walk in the office, it's going to be a lady that's going to be sitting there like, he's not that handsome.
Right.
He's short. That's what they did to Have and Prodigy for a while.
Right.
Little short little niggas, man. They
Like little kids.
rapping about this. They ain't about that.
They ain't killing
Until
nobody.
they
He was 5'5".
until they accidentally shot one of the guys in the stomach.
In the studio.
Yeah.
I mean, in the office.
In the office. But I mean, when it comes down to that, that's just think about it. When you turn on the music video, what you looking for? Something to look at, right?
Right.
The setting.
It's a part of selling the artist. Now I'm gonna say this though, has nothing to do with skin complexion. I don't think it has anything to do
disagree
with
with you.
No, I don't have it.
I disagree
Me
with you,
personally.
Names.
Nah, bro. You see the way niggas be
It's
doing
a lot of
JT?
hideous light
You
skinned
see the
girls.
way
There's a lot
niggas
of
do
hideous dark
JT?
skinned girls.
You see the way niggas do JT? Y'all know about that? The colorism with JT from the City Girls?
I don't know who that lady is.
Y'all gotta be quiet out
You ain't heard none of that? Bro, I ain't about to sound all homo on this shit right now, but all these niggas want to fuck JT. Hellcat is a SRT. You ain't heard that shit? He's capping.
I know. No,
I
I'm
know
not
you know what
capping.
I'm
I just
talking
don't know who she
Nah,
is.
but
Like
she
I
is
know
a
the City
dark-
girls, but I just don't
she's
know
a-
exactly who
she's
she
a dark
is.
one.
She's
She
the
got the
dark
big lips.
Oh, okay.
with the big lips, the one that fuck with Uzi. Lil Uzi posted a picture of them
Well, she was messing with him.
where she did fuck with Uzi. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
All the people in the comments going crazy. Why he fucking with this dark skinned girl? She a cockroach. Da da da. He could have went with the lighter one.
Nah, she alright.
What?
She a pretty
is.
girl.
I think so. She's very. Well, we black men who like black women,
Right.
and I also think that we black men who look at black women
I ain't
as
gonna lie
black
to you.
women.
All
like
growing up, I
middle
only like
black,
light-skinned women, but
like, you know
I-
what I'm saying.
I don't
Me
know, a
too.
switch was
I had to
flipped
go.
recently.
As I grew more mature, I started to get into
Jay, you got a
darker
darker
women.
brown skin woman.
Now,
Yeah.
You're only 21.
My exes though, my girls I used to mess with,
Right.
like I started messing with girls when I was like 12. Like,
Right. So me personally,
Quarantine.
Niggas started
Me
12 years
personally,
old.
right? I've never been that guy, right? I like what women I like,
Yeah.
right? So I like just women that look nice. You could have been any color in the world. I just like women that look nice. So when I was younger, I had a white woman. I dealt with a white woman. It was my girlfriend. This was when I was like 13.
Quarantine.
hey yo, you
It's a
said
fact.
13.
13
I had
and 14.
I had a 13.
When I was young,
I had a white
But
girl.
this the first.
girlfriend.
This the first.
That shit was
I just got
crazy.
adopted, right? And went to Bayonne. This the first white girl I ever seen. Big, you know what I mean?
do
Shit,
this at?
I need this. You know what I mean? The next John I dealt with was a black bumpy chick. She had mad bumps on the face, black chick. The next
Black
chick I dealt with
bumpy
was
chick? What the
I'm
fuck
just
you
telling-
call
her
bumpy
face was
chick?
bumped. Remember back when the day
Yeah,
we
we
was young?
yeah.
Then the next John I dealt with was in high school. She was Dominican and Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how my life always
I
been.
seen a picture. She stayed back like 6-7 times.
You thought she looked because she was so thick.
I'm just gonna
What?
this is my method of madness. I like the people who like me,
Right.
And then I just choose who I like more than the other ones,
Right. And just
usually
have
I
it be
shave
light-skinned,
off
you
the
saying.
fat here and there.
Right. But listen to me. I think colorism does matter. Not to us. Subconsciously, we don't really know it matters, but it matters. Nicki Minaj wouldn't have went as far if she looked like, what's the chick from Brooklyn? What's her name?
Remy
Ma.
from the Bronx, but yeah, I knew exactly. what you
Not
meant.
just Remy. What's the other one? Went deaf.
Oh,
That
you
was-
talking about Foxy? Foxy was
Foxy from-
bad though.
Yeah, she was bad, but
She
she just
definitely
All the
was.
OGs
but
had
she didn't go as far as Nicki did.
because Nicki is fire.
Yeah, Nicki better than all of them.
Foxy-
I'm not. Let
Foxy-
me say something to you. Let's make this clear,
Right.
right?
Gonna step it.
Nicki, the best female rapper that ever existed. I don't know nobody that's better than her bar for bar. So you want to put it on a table about who the best?
first.
I'm not going to sit here and stunt you. I'm not going to play no games with you, play around with you. I don't know no female rapper that's better than Nicki Minaj,
I mean,
bar for bar.
Why niggas saying that
Maybe-
now? I
maybe-
said this on like episode 2.
No, I'm saying
Y'all
from the
argued with
best,
me.
from the past 15, 20 years, maybe old girl Rhapsody, she just starting to like come, but
Rhapsody
she
been
gotta
out
get,
for a long time.
but she gotta, she ain't Nicki Minaj, bro. Nicki
Well,
Minaj,
let's say
different.
let's say Nicki Minaj is the most.
she the Jay-Z of female
We
rappers.
can give her that because the history of Roxanne Shante cannot be.
Yeah, but those were bars were the beginning of hip hop.
I understand
So those
that.
bars are gonna be
But she
different.
used to battle men
Right.
when she was 14 years old.
Yo,
and would win every battle.
did you not see them DVDs back in the? Nicki Minaj only 35 now.
Yeah, she been
I
rapping a
understand
while.
So she only 35 or 36 now, right?
with the
We-
pink
I'm
tank
just
top.
saying. I just don't want to take nothing away from
Nah,
Roxanne
bro, we get
Shante.
that. But
But
I'm
right
about to
now,
nix that
yeah,
right.
we said she's the Jay-Z.
But listen to this though.
You saying bar for bar? That's
Bar
what,
for
That's
bar.
what I'm saying.
So what I'm trying to say is she 35 now, right?
Uh-huh.
In 2000, when we were seeing her rapping on the DVDs,
I'll give it to Nicki.
that was 20 years ago. That means she was 15.
Mhm.
So
She was trying to be
I'm
an
playing devil's
actor.
advocate.
She
Right,
was
right.
trying to
Someone
be an
want to give it to her.
actor.
Too easy.
yeah, but
was
she
trying
was
to be an
rapping.
actor.
What you it's the area you missing, right? Because you don't. This you baby, you a baby.
Can't give it to somebody by default.
Right,
I
right.
don't want to give nobody nothing by default.
Right,
Because
right.
everybody was getting written for. Besides
was-
maybe like Queen
it was
Latifah, MC Light. You know
definitely-
what I mean?
But who really had? And now we
Wow.
talking. Who really had? How many?
Yeah,
Records
because she had a
Roxanne
run. She
didn't
had a
really
run.
have
No, Roxanne Shante, she didn't have much.
She had like 1 or 2 records.
Yeah, so she had a great run.
She went to all freestyles.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
And
And
that's-
Nicki has the
that's
best,
tough.
the most prevalent.
That's
because
dope.
that was
That's
the
tough,
beginning
though.
of hip hop.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
we talking about 86 to 91.
In Queensbridge, she was the man.
Right, she was
She
that
was the
dog.
man. Like
This is before 86 then.
You
'Cause
think-
Nas came out 80,
How-
88.
how you like-
it was like
81.
Nah, it was no
70.
80.
How far you
Hell
think?
no.
Let me
Come
ask
on,
you.
when
Let me
she
ask
was
you
young
something
in
though.
the
When
park,
she's
like
battling,
82,
that's
How far
83.
behind you think Young M.A. is?
She nice, but she come on, bro. She ain't.
Nah, she not. She not holding a torch to Nicki. Come on.
Yeah, we gotta be.
Just because she's a little bit more.
Just not music as a whole catalog, but rapping bar for bar.
You gotta
Because
have
she
it-
raps like a man.
right. That's what I'm trying to say. Music, rap. This is what people don't understand about rap. Right. Rap is the catalog. There's nothing outside of that. It's everything you did. Not just what you
They-
can. Not just what you best at.
They're just gonna say Young M.A. is harder than
Yeah,
Nicki
she's harder.
because
Maybe
she's-
I don't
she's
even know if
rapping,
that's
but
true though.
that-
Yeah,
But she
exactly.
is-
And that's what I was gonna get to. Like, cause honestly, Nicki got bars, and I don't think that she could really. If it came down to a 12 round, put them in the verses.
Right.
She's not gonna beat.
So
me.
so
Nah,
when I
that's not fair.
when I do my
That's-
top
not
10,
beating
when I do my all top 10 of all times, right? My top 10 of all time.
Music.
Music
Male
wise,
or
it's top
women?
10, the best top 10 of all times.
She in
Nicki
there?
Minaj in my top 10 of all time. That's crazy.
I was gonna say, here we go with this Drake shit.
No, yeah, for sure.
Drake
Drake in
in
the
there.
top 5.
Jay
Drake,
in there.
top five. He might be closer to 2. No, but you know what I'm saying? I got Tupac and
throwing
Jay.
Meek in there.
I don't know. I got
I
Tupac.
could.
I got Tupac and Jay-Z tied for number 1. You know what I mean? So after that, you know, Eminem's not on my list. That's not what type of music I like or listen to. You know what I mean? So everybody, you can
Eminem is in the top 10 for me.
lose yourself somewhere else. Not in my list.
If you go,
Hey yo,
you go listen. You go listen to some of them Sway in the Morning
Stupid
joints or the
sad.
joints
Freestyles?
the freestyles he did back in the day. You go like, oh my god, this guy's
I
different.
heard all of them, bro. I'm
You
the
hear
same
all
age
of
as
them.
you. I heard
Eminem
probably
is
just as much as
definitely.
you.
I
Shit
feel
with
like
him
one
and
of the
Proof?
greatest rappers
That was
ever.
tough. Not my best. Not
Definitely
the
one of the
best
greatest
rapper.
rappers
though.
ever.
Off the top.
Let's not
I
skip
know.
over.
bro.
Let's not skip over Meek Mill though, bro.
Meek Mill might be in my top 10.
Meek Mill just dropped a lit ass 5. What was it? 5 piece?
4 piece.
4 piece.
So let's go through the list who just dropped something. Busta dropped within this
Busta,
month.
Yeah.
Jeezy.
Jeezy.
Uh-huh.
Who else?
Meek just dropped
Meek
something.
Mills. Somebody else just dropped something, right? Tory Lanez dropped something last month.
so-
Yeah.
Tory Lanez CD was fire.
Yeah. We
Bro.
already said Benny the Butcher dropped something.
bro.
Butcher coming.
The Butcher's coming. That shit is crazy.
Butcher dropped within the month. Who else?
Let's talk
Ty
about
Dolla
this.
Sign's
Ty Dolla $ign shit was
his
tough.
album
Yo.
is pretty dope.
Ty Dolla $ign is underrated.
He's very
Right.
underrated. He's very dope.
Underrated, bro. This nigga's music is ridiculous. Let's
Right.
talk about this Meek though. This quarantine pack EP, this 4 piece. This is my first part. This is my first exposure to Vori.
Yeah, Word is born.
Yeah, Vori's
You
dope.
fucking with
Yo,
Vori.
this is my first time
You fucking
being
with
exposed to
Vori?
him. So yeah, it's
You
my
fucking
first.
with Vori.
He got a Ty Dolla $ign
The first song and the last song are the best songs, and he's on both of them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with 3 and 4. I think GTA with 42. I think 42.
I don't know. I think 2 and 4 the best songs. Honestly, 2.
I just
Dirt
think
in that
one-
joint.
I'm really big on that.
Yo,
I'm not really too crazy.
when he
about it.
came
I'm not
on-
really too crazy about this
when he
mini
came
project.
on,
On what joint?
I'm not really too crazy about this mini project.
Yeah, why
Nah, it's
not?
dope.
What is it missing for you?
I don't know. It just seems like it's like some throwaway shit that he's just trying to keep
Nah.
trying to keep his name.
Nah.
I'm sure
Relevant.
he's. No, listen to me. I know for a fact this man has better records than this.
Right.
This is Meek Mill we talking about. These records sound like cookie cutter Meek
he
Mill
might
records.
be in album mode. Nah, this
Number
not,
one is
this,
fire.
These not no
Number
throwaways,
2,
bro.
number 2 was a different record with
was
Lil
a
Durk.
different feel,
and
bro.
then number 3, he went off a Cali type of sound, but you know the Bay is like a Bay Area type of sound, but with a Detroit rapper.
42
Number
Dogs.
4, that,
42
that,
Dog.
that shit made me feel like me and you.
Huh?
Number 4, that shit
sound
made
like
me feel like
and
me and you.
On God.
That shit was
That was the
litty.
best song on the joint?
That shit was litty.
Number 4 is cool. I like it.
Remember I played number 4 like 3 times when we was driving. I
a
like number 2
hater.
and number 8. Yeah,
Nah,
know
I
what it
just
is?
know-
Names,
Nah.
you gotta impress them. It ain't gonna be easy.
Names
gotta impress
know
Nah, I
so
just
much
look-
music.
Cause I'm a really big Meek Mill fan.
Right.
So it's like, come on, Meek. I want you to be the best, and I don't think this is your best work.
Let me ask both of y'all a question about this, right? This is the only problem I be having with niggas, right? That's be hip hop. Niggas be in the game 10 years like Meek Mill and nobody ain't on from his camp yet. We understand you had one artist that died, but beyond that, you never put nobody else on. Y'all don't see that as a problem?
Oh, Meek Mill? Putting people from his hood?
No, I'm talking
period.
just generally like
He
You
got
know, that's-
artists.
I'm glad that you brought that up because remember recently we was debating about how he was saying, "Oh, let's stop all the beef in Philly,
Right,
and
right.
I'm gonna get some of the
Niggas
top
deal.
artists or whatever."
He did.
but I don't think
He
that's going to
definitely
be
was
possible
saying
in
that.
Philly.
I don't.
yeah, because I'm supposed to be
You think it's
beefing.
because of the beef, right?
I think about that
'Cause he was saying he was trying to put it
been
aside.
beefing for 20 years.
So I mean,
Right.
but he has other artists. I think that just
Ooh.
some of his other artists didn't do as good as
Ooh.
like Roddy Ricch. Like
Roddy Ricch wasn't his artist.
Rich was an artist.
He explained that. He explained that he never was signed to Meek Mill.
when I first time I
You know
seen
what, though?
Roddy Ricch on stage,
And
Meek
you
Mill
talking
brought
about
him
Roddy
out.
Ricch is
This my new rock.
I'm not
This my
gonna
new
lie.
Roddy Ricch
artist.
is a 6-time platinum artist. What you mean?
Yeah, so I'm saying some of his other
To
artists
be
didn't
honest
do
with
as
you
good
though,
as
I
others.
feel like
Yeah,
Meek
Roddy-
Mill
that's not
put
his
Because he
artist.
also, Tierra Whack.
Who? Tierra White.
Exactly.
Tierra Whack.
Whack,
No,
yeah,
you
yeah.
might know who that.
Yeah,
You know who that
Yeah,
is.
that's his artist. But what I'm trying to tell you
She
is
didn't do as good as Roddy, but I
Roddy
didn't
Ricch
even
is
know
not
Roddy
his
was never
artist.
his artist.
But
He
I
never
think-
was his
I
artist.
never
I
knew
think
that. He
Meek-
brought his out. When I seen
No, he
him, I seen
co-signed him.
Yeah,
Really?
he co-signed. He put a
He
little
co-signed
helium
him.
in his
That's what it
balloon. Put a little
Okay.
helium in his
No,
balloon.
a lot of helium.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying?
did.
But
He brought
did-
him out with like
he did the
two
same
big
thing.
ass
He did the
state
same
bottles.
thing from the niggas from Brooklyn too. The Crip niggas when they had the song with the niggas singing. I forgot this nigga name. Remember that nigga said, "I'm gonna show you how the cuz walk." Good rip. No. Y'all remember they did the remix? Someone cuz walk. Y'all remember that? They had
What,
another
what?
song with a nigga singing on it. That shit was hard. I think the nigga name was Billion or Babylon, whatever, singing on it, and he just happened to be a feature, the Cuz Walk nigga. And Meek Mill, the first time I heard it was on
when
Meek
niggas
Mill.
don't know nothing.
It's probably because it's some Crip shit. That's probably how he know.
That's definitely probably why. Because you the third niggas I done mentioned the nigga with, and niggas like, I know you niggas don't remember. But if I played, like, oh, I remember this.
You talking about the plug walk?
No, yeah, Plug
Yeah, I was going to
Walk.
say it's a remix.
That's
Remember
not
they
new-
did the
that's
remix,
not-
Cuz Walk.
I think I remember
Right,
that.
so you remember that?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
So it
get
was
the
they
remix.
did another song. I'm saying he did another song that was original, and Meek Mill posted it. It was fire, and this the first time I heard the song because he posted it. And niggas did like 6 million streams, some crazy shit.
Wow.
Meek Mill,
Is it Meek Mill's responsibility?
I think
right now?
it's all niggas that's grandfathered in.
You know who I think was really good at that?
Who?
G Herbo.
Yeah, that whole squad
I
is.
think her.
But look at Fab. Fab been in 23 years. I don't know nigga on yet that he put on besides what's the nigga that Freck, but that ain't, he ain't on. What's the nigga that just had the shootout in New York? And he's talking about something he felt like he was Tupac. He wearing the vest.
Wait,
Nigga from Brooklyn. What's his name?
not Bingham Smurf.
No, the nigga just had the shootout. Troy Ave.
He had a show. Oh, that was years ago though.
Yeah, that was
Fab
just
put
2
Troy
years
Ave-
ago.
Niggas was trying to kill
I ain't
Troy
know he
Ave
put
for a
it- yo,
minute.
Troy
He
Ave
was
No,
sitting
just
in
2
his
years
car
ago.
and
He about to go to what's the name?
yeah.
He about to go to prison. But I'm saying first time I ever heard Troy Ave was on the Fab album. With Carlito's Way.
Oh, Troy Ave about to go to prison?
Yes, they killed somebody, and it what's her name? Remember his man got killed?
I thought what's
Inside
name
that
was down
radio,
for that.
what's the name? Yeah,
I thought
but
Tex
old
Stone was
boy-
down for that.
But you can't shoot nobody. Remember, he started shooting back and forth at him.
Oh yeah, that's right, New York.
Tex Stone told on him.
Yeah,
So
you
Tex Stone got 10 years.
They both told on each other.
No, he ain't tell yet.
Oh my God, what is going on?
First to tell get the better years. Tex Stone
Quarantine,
killed his man, and
quarantine.
he home. I mean, he gonna be home in 10 years. Tex Stone already been locked up 3 years. So 10 years, 785. He'll be home in 5 years, 4 years, 4.5 years.
Yikes!
We'll see Tex Stone before 2025.
Probably see him before Max B out this motherfucker.
Max B a snitch. I just figured that out.
what?
On God, y'all ain't see. Look, I don't want to talk. We got the next episode. Max B. They saying that Max B a rat.
Not my boy.
You see, that's why French and Jim Jones chilling. Y'all seen them together yesterday?
Hey yo.
They saying Max B. Google it. They niggas.
Not my boy.
King Erna snatched his honor. I'm telling you. When we finish in here, we gonna go look it up.
Wow.
It's some street shit. I be watching these shits every day just so I can go on the pod and shake the room, shake the table.
He don't send us no links, so we could
damn.
talk about street shit.
That shit just fucked my head up.
Nah, that's your plane.
So what y'all feel about COVID? Y'all taking this new test? Y'all taking the serum they about to start
Hell
giving?
Hell no, I'm not taking that
No. Negative.
They say
Negatory.
it's made of a white Caucasian baby.
No. Nine. I seen
a
that.
white
Male,
Caucasian.
male
Nine.
Caucasian baby.
Nine. That's
You seen that
no
video?
in German.
The dude, it was like hour after you get the COVID test. Then it was like, what's wrong with me? That shit was funny as hell.
I did see that.
That nigga
That shit
turned
was
into a
funny.
reptile.
Right.
I'm not taking that shit, bro.
Not
You see
taking
the,
that, bro.
the whole massive rollout plan they got for it? It's something they put them RFID chips in
But
there.
I honestly think I just got over it. So they were saying like if you had got over it, then you don't need it. I think I just really got over the COVID and didn't know.
Quarantine.
They tested you when you went to the hospital, right?
Yeah, they said I didn't have it, but I think I got it shortly after that. But then my wife just got tested 2 weeks ago
But
and she
if
didn't have
you-
it. And I figured like if I had it, then
She would've
everybody
had it.
would have had it. And my
Kids
kids
would've
just got
had it.
tested too.
Yeah,
They didn't have it.
because the test will check for the antibodies. So even if you did have it, you would have antibodies in your system. So
Okay.
Yeah.
it didn't come up. That means you never had it.
No, I'm saying, listen to me. I got tested like a month or two ago, right?
Uh-huh.
Like a month when I was maybe 6 weeks ago.
Uh huh.
I'm saying after that,
Uh huh.
I didn't get tested again. I'm just saying I think I was sick after that.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Quarantine.
I think the at home testing kits are really cool,
Right.
but I'm not taking no vaccine.
How you feel about staying in the house again?
That I
That's
don't
real
care
quarantine. I'm not with that, bro. I'm not with nobody snatching my civil liberties. Now we could do something for a small portion of the time, like maybe a 2-week quarantine where niggas is not on the roads as much, so on and so forth. Maybe some things are closed for 2 weeks, but
That's
we not doing no
cool.
90
I
days.
feel like
shit
I
we
can't
did last
enjoy
time.
outside if everything is shut down anyways. Like, it's not You can't go out and do the things you want. Like, we could come to our places of gathering. We could go out, but
Me and Names enjoyed our thing. We cooked out like every other day. Remember Names? We was chilling.
That's when we was arguing over the burgers.
Right. We can.
Yeah,
we made some of the best music during
The
quarantine.
quarantine was
very
cool
true.
for us
Right.
because we still had our space.
We opened a business,
was able
2
to do
businesses
things.
up.
Right.
Word.
Right.
Quarantine was real productive for us. Stacked up cheesy bread because we ain't had no places
That's
to
what I'm
go.
saying.
So on that
That's why I
aspect, it
don't
was
mind.
fun. But
Going
now,
to L.A. We're going to L.A. soon, baby.
right? The
That's if
10th,
these
we out
flights
here.
still here after this show.
Hey,
Nah, but in reality, when it comes down to that, I was never with people taking those. What's the shit again?
The vaccination.
The vaccines. I was even against it for my kids with the vaccines.
Right.
And my baby mothers used to be
I
like,
ain't
"What's
taking a
wrong
flu
with you?"
shot in like 5 years.
I haven't taken.
My kids have never took a flu shot.
I haven't taken the flu shot.
I told them
I
like,
was
if
a
y'all
kid.
want my kids to take a flu shot, they're gonna go to a Muslim school. You know, Muslim school don't gotta go through all that. You don't gotta take none of the flu shots.
They go to a
you know.
charter school now, right? And they
Yeah.
straight. They go up there, yeah.
Yeah, they
That's
good
it.
on that.
I've paid for everything that I've wanted or needed in America thus
Right.
far. So why anything for free? I feel like it was not
Yeah.
really free. Like,
Right.
There's something along
like,
with it, right?
Something gonna
with it.
tax
Like,
you.
you not just
Right.
like
You gonna pay for this in the long
and that's
run.
what people
Quarantine.
That's what that. Like, that's what credit cards. That's what
All
this. Like, I don't believe that. And I can go to CVS and I can just get a free flu shot just today. And you
Right.
want me to do it? And you're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to advertise me to do it?
Yeah, and it's
On-
and they basically
Nah, that's
shooting
weird.
you
Yeah,
with
I'm
the
good on
sickness,
that.
a dead version of the
That's
sickness. That's what
weird.
it is.
I'm
Yeah,
good
I'm
off
good.
that.
So that's why a lot of people when they get the flu shot, they get sick because they're putting the sickness in you.
I'm cool
Yeah, I'm
off
good.
that.
I mean, lots of niggas might not survive that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what a vaccine. 90% of the time, a vaccine is a dead part of the virus or something, a weaker version that your body can handle. And when your body fights it, it gains a reduction, like a shield.
It builds a retention.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah, so you might as well just let us get sick then.
exactly.
Outside then.
Yeah, because you're gonna shoot. There's gonna be a bunch of people that's gonna get sick. People forget these things because they just think, "Oh, I'm not gonna get sick after I take it." No, think about it. The last 4 or 5 times you took a flu shot. If you do that,
Right, and you still got sick in your life.
yeah, you still get sick. You get 2 weeks later, you're sick, or 3 days later, you're sick. I'm not taking it. I'm not doing that. I'm still gonna get sick anyways.
Right.
So I might as well just let God deal with it instead of me trying to figure it out on my own.
I agree. So listen, man, it's another episode of the 10K Report. We appreciate you guys. If you want to be on the show, or you a sponsor, you want to put anything or give us anything for us to actually advertise, I'm here for you guys. Please give us a call, 862-900-0248. I'm putting my personal number up. You could personally contact me, or you can hit the actual 10,000 Hours the network. We here once again, 10,000 Hours the network.
No.
We here. Salute.
No.
That's it.